Well. Rust Console doesn't look graphically like Play-Doh anymore. It looks like a really good game. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully your day is going okay and a good start to your week. So if we just track back before I really go in depth on this trailer and talk about some things that are very exciting for the future of this game. Just yesterday I spoke about a lot of things that people have been asking Double 11 and their Q&As to that over on the Discord and on their social medias. But after all of the Q&As had been answered for the previous week, there was some, let's say, replies in the Discord that I was given or sent a message about. And Russell has said, stay hyped for next week. And everyone's saying, oh, what's happening next week? I only saw these messages yesterday. And this is obviously what he was on about. So today, the 17th of March, we have got a teaser, let's say teaser trailer of the game. So let's quickly go through it and you know what it's about. So straight off the bat, we have someone hitting the tree, and at first, when I first saw this trailer, when I first saw that, I was like, that can't be the next gen graphics. Like that can't be the next gen graphics. And obviously, if you look at the description of the YouTube video, it tells you that no, it was shot on the PS4 and Xbox One. So given a really good comparison, which is really nice to see that they've given a thought of this is what we have right now and this is what we're going to be giving you. So let's say, for example, before I go on for this trailer, if they are going to cost for this game, which I could definitely see them doing it, they need to sell the game as much as they can. So they need to show off as much as they can with the game's graphics, with the game's skins, and the updates that will be coming. So if we just carry on, the next clip is Wake Up, and then it goes quickly to the Rust typeface or the font to a new world, and it wakes up into this unbelievably beautiful PC-like sand beach with the water and the glimmer from the sun, seemingly a sunset with lighthouse and rig in the background, as well as a boat as well. Key thing to note, the bottom of the screen, it says in-game footage version in development. So this, you do get clips from games where it's just like it's a cinematic and it looks really good, but it's not actually going to be in the game as good as that, if you get what I mean. Frostbite really did a lot of that when they were building Battlefield, but with this we see that it's in-game footage. This is what it's going to look like, or still like trying to look like anyway, because it's still in development. It could actually get better. And as well, the FPS, it just looks smooth. It doesn't look like we're going block by block at about 20 FPS or even less than that. And obviously the Rust Console logo comes up at the end. So as far as teaser trailers go, this is a good one to keep us hyped and keep us in the loop of things. And obviously after this, a lot of people are still going to be asking questions, which we're hoping to get some answers from. Now, there's a bit of pressure on Double 11 to deliver with this, because in my opinion this has come late, maybe a year and a half too late for that fact, and I'll tell you why. So there's a couple games that have come out, most specifically the Rust Mobile, which is another endeavor there. You can play Rust on PC, now you can play on mobile. And now we have Deadside, which is a direct competitor for DayZ, for Rust itself, and for other survival based games. And then in and amongst that, console hasn't really had the best reputation with how the game's really been handled, and up until now there's been a lot of complaints surrounding like, where's this game gonna go, because it seemingly had a really slow start. So now we're getting the new gen version, and Double 11, if they're going to cost for this, but there's no cost confirmed, but if they are, hypothetically, they are going to have to promote the fuck out of this game. They are going to have to at least give us a clip every week to keep us in the loop, keep us hyped, because there's now more things for us to get distracted by. People have been buying PCs, people are saying it's too late. In my opinion, these sort of things should have happened a year and a half ago, because Double 11 had the community of Rust Console in a chokehold, because we were just getting used to this game and we were getting hyped, and everyone was like, my god, this is a really good game. And by the point of 2023 up until 2024, people were like, okay, we know how to play the game, let's get some updates. And it's debatable whether we got the important updates as fast as we could, or could they have been faster, as well with the graphical changes with the terrain that just, in my opinion, made the game look subjectively worse. That's when we should have been getting this. Better late than never though, right? And I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it as a fact. I think they had the community more together, bound together a year and a half ago. You didn't have people saving up for PCs at the time, and now you know, gradually people have taken their own paths with gaming and gone on to other games. So maybe they'll come back, and I hope they do, because this is going to be a really good time to play the game again. I was debating whether to even talk about this list, because I don't know if it's fake or not, but let's say it's going to be real and it's true, then this person's on the money with what he saw, or if he lied, then he lied. You know, it's kind of, we're just going to take this with a grain of salt, this list that I've been given. So this user basically went on the Microsoft Marketplace and went to just look at Rust on the Marketplace, I guess buy the new one, the PTB or something. And then he saw what he told me, that he saw a Rust game without the console, and there was PC pictures, and there was a whole host of things in the description. Again, take this with a grain of salt, but this could be true, and there's a few things within this trailer that also agree with the statements he has made. So we're going to go into them real quick. So for the planned new Rust console components, we have the fluid physics. Now, I guess you could say this is the one I wanted to talk about just really quickly. This is like obvious because it's to do with graphics and all this and that, but it is correct at the end of the day. This was sent in my Discord 2 days ago, and it's now come within the trailer, so you never know. So we have fluid physics, higher res textures, 720p and higher, textures rendered at over 14 ms after refresh visibility, HDRP terrain and light engine, game running on Unity's 6 game engine, and resolution of skins from 360p to 720p, which is good to see. I can't believe in this day and age we are still working with skins in a game, or like any cosmetics for that fact, at 360p. It's fucking nuts. But we are now onto 720, hopefully with the new gen, given if this is correct. So features within this game. It will include features already on the current Rust Console Edition, Industrial, Power Surge, Tugboats and more. However, there could be some new features if this is true, and these are the features that this user has said he saw. We've got hot air balloons, SAM sites, junkyard revamp, in brackets crane. Basically, we already kind of know junkyard has been in the works for quite a while, and which so will obviously get vehicles with that. Airwolf vendor, Adobe Frontier and shipping container building skins. This one is very debatable because obviously I don't know what the contract system is with Double 11 and Face Punch, but we can't really use the same exact skins as Face Punch, so I'm a bit on the fence about that one, if it's true or not. I don't know if there's been a contract change or we're able to actually have PC skins. I don't know whether there's been a change in the contracts on that behalf, but it would be really cool to get building skins. Something I've asked Pedro, and Pedro has said that they did look into it and they are interested in it. At the end of the day, it's extra revenue for Double 11 and it will sell out, so why not do that? Here we've got customizable maps for server owners. This is something that's obviously linked with the donut map, because the donut map at the end of March I believe is going on the official or the main branch of the game. And this will only be accessible for community server owners, I believe. So we're obviously going to be getting more. This is a test of having a customized map. So it's going to be really cool to see what else is cooking in terms of customizable maps for server owners. So that's a space to watch for sure. More server providers. So this is something I spoke in my last video about. I think it's a given that we deserve more server providers. We should choose at least who we want to go with, who we want to invest our money with going forward with hosting servers. Changes in PTB to support automobiles and motorbikes. PTB, I mean PTG. So that's really cool. Automobiles and motorbikes. Again, this is something that could come, just before cars again as a test, and it will also come with junkyard as well. So that'd be really cool. I'm guessing these are either the roadmap for the new gen or they'll all come at once. I can't see all of these coming at once. I think this will be the roadmap that these features are included in, and if so, I don't know. I think it's a good start, but we want to see more for sure. So Outpost being the next one will be customizable, adding a gambling wheel to Outpost. Server plugins approved only. That's really cool. The amount of plugins we have that are customizable from people's off their own backs is really cool, and I guess original to see what people are cooking up with plugins and coding. So it would be nice to see that officially people will be able to use certain plugins. And I think one of them you'll be surprised to see, it could be the gun game or a sharp shooter. This is something that I found out from Knocked Grave, and I forwarded it to Pedro, so hopefully they've looked into that. And the last one is more coming. So I could really see all of these being the roadmap. I can't see them all being put onto the game straight off the bat unless there's a beta to go with it. So if this was to be a roadmap, that would be really cool. Potentially, I'm not too sure. And under this we have notice. This list was found in the description of the new gen build because Double 11 forgot to make it invisible on the Microsoft Store. So yeah, if that is all true, that's really cool to see. Again, take it with a grain of salt, but if it does happen, at least you're not, totally surprised and you're like, okay, fair play. We've got this as a roadmap and this is what the game's going to look like and how better performant it's going to be. So going on from this teaser trailer, what have we got to look excited for? So to look forward to, we have more Q&As. I'm guessing there's definitely going to be a lot of questions raised with this new trailer. This is like huge momentum for Double 11 to play on. They should capitalize on it as much as they can. They should be releasing, or they should, I say should be, but they should be releasing more clips of the game, at least at a weekly basis, even if it's walking around the map, showing the graphics off a bit more, showing off Easter eggs. Easter eggs would be a really cool thing to get the community engaged in what they're doing. So we just have to wait and see. That's all I've got for today's video. Rust Console Edition's new gen teaser trailer, potential roadmap features, and how the game will run. All very, very exciting news that hopefully within this week and the weeks coming we'll see a lot unfold. Also as well, we'll be seeing whether the game will be free or if there'll be a cost. I believe that will be at the end of the month, creeping into next month being April. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and as always, take it easy. And before I go, actually, go support the other channels I have. I have Midlight, which is a lo-fi based channel, Discord in the description, and also my second channel, CNQR Toxic 2, which is where I talk about all things other than Rust. I want to stop rambling now. I'll leave you be. Thank you very much for watching. As always, take care.